Right, let's see how we can actually read, write, and update records in MapR DB. So before that, I want to show you a command where you can actually see the table information about any tables. So here I have a table called user, which is in this path slash data slash sandpit. And then if you execute this MapR CLI table info command, it actually tells you how many rows and how many column families are in there. For example, the number of rows. Okay, let's do, and then so this shows that there's only 6 rows in there. Okay, let's go to MapR DB shell. So if you want to list the tables in slash data dash, so you do a command called list. It actually tells you 3 tables. Let's say I go to another volume. I have another volume called health and see whether there's any table. So it says 0 table. So let's use this slash users. Let's find everything in there. Slash find. So it should have, so it has 2 records in there. So let's go and insert. So I use the command called insert. So let me go back. So let's insert for ID2. Okay, so here I already have an ID2. Now if you do an insert on the same ID, what it's going to do is it's going to update that column. So there's no update command as such. So here I'm just saying phone number is 00, and then it says document 2 with ID2 inserted. Now if I do find, actually updated my record. So insert command, when you want to insert with a new ID, you just insert it. But if you want to just update it, just go and then plug in the value. So because MapR DB is a NoSQL, let's go and insert some records. Let's say I'm just going to insert for ID3, just a name being ZZZ, and I'm not going to give any phone number, so I'm just going to update this. Yep, so it just updated. So if we do find, there you go, it got 3. So let's go and update. Let's go and insert something else. So for 4, I'm going to have another column, say age, colon, say age being 2. So again, I'll just try to find all. So this is the flexibility of MapR DB. So if you want to drop some, if you want to delete something, you do delete. You specify which item you want to delete. So it is item for deleted. Now you go and find. So there's only 3 columns. So this is very easy to use. So let me go to the MapR MCS console and see what's. So you go to MapR MCS and then you type MapR tables and you go to this table. So it gives you some basic information. So if you go to view properties, it actually tells you there's only 5 rows and how much of memory it actually occupied and stuff like that. So there is a lot of table permissions you can actually do, and you can actually edit table permissions, which I will show you in the next video. And if you want to know the list of commands in MapR DB shell, just you type tab and actually gives you some information. For example, if you type version, it actually tells you what version of MapR you are running. And as such, and if you do describe uh, some table name, it actually gives you some information about the table itself.